So finally, we're at the bespoke section of the video. Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for this highly curated haul. Today we have a lot of Chanel and some PR, some things I picked up. But if you have not been here before, I focus on luxury beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and I recently just cleaned out my closets and even my beauty cabinets here, and I just discarded so many things. I didn't even film it because I just needed to get it done. So if you have recently done this or done this in the past, you know that once you discard things, you realize how much you don't actually need. So I am being very, very careful about what I am allowing to enter this space, the space of our home, because I really don't like waste. So I'm very careful about curating items. Let's start with some Chanel here because there have been new products, and in this idea of not wasting, I am not going to be purchasing every color of everything unless there's some new technology behind it that looks interesting. But I did pick up a couple of the new shades here of the Rouge Coco Balm. So I've got this bag here like this. So I like to pick these canvas bags when I order because I can reuse them. I line my bags with them. A little bit of an unboxing too. I haven't looked at these yet. So we have here 762 Raspberry Kiss, which I thought would be really pretty. Oh, and I will try to remember to tell you what I have on my face because this is a very much an everyday look, and I have a lot of SPF on my skin right now. My skin is a little dry too, so this might be really interesting. Ooh. This might be really interesting for those with dry skin, but this is the Rouge Coco Balm here. It's the white packaging, and Raspberry Kiss. Oh gosh, this looks really pretty. Right up my alley, something a little bit brighter, but not too bright, and also a little bit cooler. So I really wanted to try this one. You know how I love that YSL 05 was kind of what I had in mind. It's kind of a raspberry shade on me. And so I like this formula a lot, 762. So of course I will include swatches here. So I'll be definitely doing looks with these. And I also cleaned off my whole desk here. And you can see I rearranged over here and trying to balance out these fragrances that I've been picking up. We also have here the Extreme Volume Mascara 3D printed brush. And I think this is the one that I liked by Chanel. So I don't love a lot of the Chanel mascaras. I haven't landed on one that I really enjoyed, but then I was trying out a tester and I think this is the one. Le Volume Revolution de Chanel, I think. This one has that texture on the exterior and then looks like, let's look at the brush. I have not filmed in a long time. Very out of practice here. So this is the brush. So it's that plasticky brush, the 3D printed brush. It's not curved, it's just straight, but I remember really liking it. So I will be trying that out. Maybe I'll land on a Chanel mascara that I really like this year. I always choose this cleansing mousse whenever I can choose a sample because it's really great for travel. I like that one a lot. And then we've got here, what else did I select? Serum. I don't know why I chose that, but let me know if you like this one. And then we also have here Rouge Coco Balm and 752 Honey Bliss. Now I feel like this might be a little bit light, but I thought with the look that I have in mind, it might work. So if I'm going to go lighter, it's really hard for me to use cool toned lip products, even though I really like cool tone, like berry tones are my favorite. But when I go lighter, it has to be warm enough or else it looks like it takes the life out of my complexion. So this one I thought would be really interesting with the look I have in mind. So this looks really pretty, although some of you let me know that you feel like you could find this in other lines. 752. This is a very hard balance to strike when it comes to going with a lighter lip on me. So hopefully this will work. Excited for that one. Those looked like the most wearable shades, I think, in the Rouge Coco Balms that came out recently. I did pick up some items from Jenny Kane. So this is the first thing. This is a t-shirt. It's a short sleeve t-shirt. It's got a lot more weight to it than a regular t-shirt, so it drapes nicely. I'll try to insert an image here or a video or something, but I got this in a large. So the sleeves go almost to my elbow here. And this color, I don't know if it's coming across that way or the way I see it in real life. It's more of that vanilla shade, kind of like the cardigan that I have. Also, if you have that one in cotton, that one also is more of a vanilla shade. It's richer. It's got some yellow tones in it. So I wasn't expecting that, but I wanted an oversized t-shirt, and this also does not have a pocket. Okay, it's not like the other one that I have that's long sleeve. That one is more like t-shirt material. It has a pocket, This one is almost like a sweater material, a very fine sweatery material, so it's elevated, but I wanted something that was oversized and that would drape nicely. If I can find this at a retailer, I will of course put it in the little shopping tabs. So if you're interested in any of the items that are popping up here as shopping tabs, you can click on them, you can look at them while you're listening to the video. It won't exit you out of the video, and it works just like affiliate links. So thank you so much if you're using those. Then Chanel sent this to me and I was so excited because I don't know if you remember, for Vlogmas, I had 3 of these in the background. I've since put them away, and that's one of the reasons I had to clean up all the beauty stuff because I was running out of storage room. But I needed another one to round this out, so thank you, Chanel, for sending this. And I believe they send these to people who spend way too much money, like me, on their site, and you don't need all of this. So that's what I really want to convey this year, is that you don't need most of the things that I'm showing you. And the reason why I am purchasing them or receiving them is to share with you so that you can make some wise decisions around how you want to allocate things for beauty, fashion, those kinds of things. So I can help focus on what is actually going to be used and appreciated, at least from my perspective and my taste and my skin type and all of those things and my aesthetic. So hopefully this will help you out. So please do not buy all of the things that I have. You don't need all of this stuff. I don't need all of this stuff, but again, it's for testing purposes. And then I will definitely distribute these to people around me when I'm through with them, or if I've just tested them really quickly, I definitely share with other people around me. But this is the Chanel Beauty, and this is the Snow Globe. So now I have 4 because I had like 2 and 1. So this is the one for this year, and it's got a snowflake on it. So let me show you. It has a snowflake on it, and it's got the big CC in the middle. I have to say though, this is probably my least favorite of the ones that I've received. I really like the other designs a little bit better. And here's the other side of it. But this will round out the collection of snow globes now. So now that's 2 and 2. Okay, so thank you so much, Chanel, for this. Let's put it back here for now. So I have a little, you can see back there, I have a little Chanel candle and another Les Exclusifs fragrance. And we will talk about those fragrances in just a little bit. But I also wanted to mention that I posted, oh gosh, my hair, I'm very casual today, so I don't spend that much time getting ready. One of the reasons I wear white shirts also, if you noticed, is because it helps to bounce the light up also. So that's why I don't wear too many dark colors here. So I'm looking for more, actually, I will be receiving some new white shirts to wear on camera from a company, and I'll share that with you when that arrives. But I've been looking for other alternatives because I think I really wear the same 4 or 5 shirts every single time. My Jenny Kane shirt, my husband's button-down shirts. What else do I wear? Jenny Kane cardigan, like a lot of it's Jenny Kane. Yeah, Jenny Kane and Neely Lotan are my favorite brands right now. Going off on a tangent though, please let me know what you think of Eileen Fisher, because I was noticing when we were in Florida, I walked by one of her shops and I really liked what I read. Especially after cleaning up, I really like this. So Eileen Fisher, rethink how you shop. This is not sponsored by them. I don't have any Eileen Fisher. I think many of you do, and let me know that you like them. But it says First Life, simple, sustainable clothes designed with future in mind. So I take really good care of my clothing. That's why I have it for decades, like 10, 20, 30 years I've had my same clothes, which is why I don't need too many because I take care of them. I buy high quality. Second Life, use pieces in perfect condition, resold through our Renew Take Back program. So I feel like a lot of the things that I just decluttered and donated from my closet were in perfect condition. So I really like the idea of this program. And then thirdly, worn and torn pieces are transformed into one-of-a-kind design. I think that's really creative. So instead of adding to landfill, these items are repurposed. So I really love that. So let me know what you love by Eileen Fisher. Sorry, that was on a tangent, but I did post this by Victoria Beckham. I posted that they have a new eyeliner pencil in Jean, I think it's called. So hopefully it will have arrived by the time I post this. And then also I picked up another baby blade in Taupe, which I have on now. So speaking of eyebrows, I think I prefer Taupe to dark brown because dark brown is a little bit rich, and Taupe really nails that cool tone that I'm looking for in brows, and plus it's a little bit lighter, so it's a little more natural looking, and that's all I have on my brows now. I have tried to order the Jones Road brow product that I love. It was a favorite. Not in clear, but in light brunette, because my eyebrows are turning white over here. So now I really need a colored eyebrow gel. So they still don't have it. I've been looking at it. I put my name on the email to please email me when it's back in stock. It is the only color that seems to be sold out. So I ordered from Sephora the Hourglass brow product, their Hourglass brow with the fibers in it. I haven't seen it in action, but I like the idea of the fibers, building it up. It reminds me of a Shiseido mascara I had a long time ago. That idea and building some volume, really like that. And it looks like it has a lot of good ratings. I ordered it in the shade Soft Brunette because it looked like the coolest. Everything else looked like it had some red in there or it was too dark. So if it is cool and lighter, I will try that brow product. So I'm gonna pick that up. I might put a short together once I pick it up and then do the show. Oh, that's another thing. I'm going to be adding more shorts into the schedule versus long format videos. You'll probably get, I think, one long format at least a week, and then in between some short format, or what are they called? Shorts, where I demo a specific product. I know some of you really like that format as well, so I'm going to try to do both. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be picking up from Hourglass, so look for that in a short. Oh, speaking of Sephora, I received this from Elemis. So I love Elemis Cleansing Balm. Let me know if you've tried it, but I enjoy all of the cleansing balms that they have, but this one says Elemis by Sephora, the fig phenomenon that will transform your cleanse. Decadent notes of green fig, stuck in here. Green fig, raspberry, and bergamot. I love bergamot as a note in fragrance. Luxurious balm to oil to milk formula uplifts both skin and senses. So it said on the front, backed by popular demand, but it's very nice. I've tried this before. Thank you so much to Elemis and Sephora for sending this. Let's take a little congested, but I can still smell it. It smells very nice. Nothing overwhelming or too much fruit. I don't like fruit fragrances for my body care products. Like, well, actually I don't really love fruit fragrances except for citrus. And I do like fig. I think that's a really nice scent, but then other scents I don't really love that are based in fruit. I have so many random things here. Okay, speaking of highly curated, I love what I love, and this is my 4th pair of shoes. Do I need this many pairs? Maybe, because I use one to travel with. In fact, I'll show you a little image right here, right now, of me walking on the beach wearing them. I think they're so flattering, and that one's reserved for travel. Those have been all over the country. They've been to Asia and back, and I've had those for maybe a few years now. At least 2 or 3 years. And then I have another pair that I wear out as more of an outfit versus I kind of tear those pair up. I don't really take good care of them. In fact, they got a little bit drenched with some of the water there. So they hold up really well. We were visiting family in the Midwest, and I was walking by a store and there was a whole table of these, and I thought, I've never seen this many with this many size offerings before, because usually online it's impossible to find. So I found these and I picked them up. So they're my 4th pair. These are the New Balance 327s, but these are the colorway that I got with some gray, and it's very neutral. And then it's not fabric. I don't know what this material is. It's not fabric like the other ones that I have. So I thought maybe easier to clean, but still they kind of get a little bit scuffed up, but that's okay. I don't want them to look totally new and clean though. It's very close to my face. I don't like picking up shoes that have been worn. These are them though, so hopefully that image helped you see what they look like on and how flattering they are. That's why I continue to wear them, and they are really comfortable. Actually, we went to Epcot a whole day and I wore them and they were really comfortable. I think we did something like 30,000 steps that day. So they work out really well for me. Okay, let's get back to some beauty because I've been talking a lot about other things. This is by Chanel. So this I was really excited about. That's another thing. I'm only picking up things that I'm truly excited about. And oh, that reminds me, you can tell I've not filmed in a while. This is the Multi-Use Shadow and Highlighter Palette by Chanel. And this is limited edition. It's in this larger palette here. And what I was excited about is that it's a multi-use. If this was only a highlighter palette, I wouldn't have gotten it. In fact, when I saw it, I thought I don't really need that because I don't love highlighter. But then when I saw it could be used for the eyes, that's what convinced me, because I love this kind of an eye. And if you notice, there are cool and warm tones in here, helping to make it a little bit more versatile. And the pigmentation looks quite intense compared to how I thought it would look. I'm looking at it for the first time here. Than I thought it would look online. Even though this looks golden, it's got a taupier shade to it. And then you've got here, which makes me think these are peach, but that one has some cool tones in it too. These two look like the warmest tones. So I'll be doing a look with eyes and highlight. I'm gonna go really minimal. Use this and then go in with that lip. That's why I picked this one up, so I could do a look with these all together. So excited about that. I have not swatched yet. I want to take some pictures and do like another short, and then I'll give you my impressions of what I think, because it looks very glowy from here. And you know, I don't love sparkly, so hopefully it's glowy, like a Next Generation kind of glowy. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, Next Generation palette. I am wearing this Caviar Pearls, this one by Clé de Peau, number 6. So I just played around with that today. And for this very natural look, I traveled with this. This is the Iris and Romeo Weekend Skin. It's very much what it says, weekend skin. Just adds that SPF, SPF 50. I love that. Dry skin types might really enjoy this. For more combo skin, oily skin, like me, I skip moisturizer altogether when I use this, because moisturizer and this is too much. It's kind of like glossy looking at my face, so if I skip moisturizer, this works really well. It must be universal. So they also have Warm Glow, a Sheer Golden Glow, and then also Sheer Bronze Glow. Oh, so that's great that they have more choices here. So there aren't glowy particles, so this must be the universal. Immediately, it reminded me of the Hermes Plein Air. Their skin tint, the fragrance, and also the texture, but this is more hydrating than the Hermes. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this Plein Air Hermes Broad Spectrum SPF 30, this one, this reminded me of this, but this is more dense, and it's also less glowy in terms of the moisture element, but they smell similar. And also there's an olive tone to this Iris and Romeo that cuts the red a little bit. So it's not super olivey. This one also has olive. This is in Palomino 50. So if you were wanting something like this, but a little bit more sheer, a little bit more moisturizing, Iris and Romeo, and it's got SPF 50 and vitamin C. Active ingredient also is zinc oxide. I wanted to try this actually, since you are here. Let's do this. So I received this from Sweed. Actually received a few things from Sweed, so thank you so much, Sweed, for sending these. I tried on 2 of their mascaras that they sent over. Put them back in the box. I have the mascara on now. So this one is the Pro Lash Lift Mascara in black. So it looks like this, and then ProLift, I feel like I'm sinking here. It's got this very tiny wand here that grabs every lash. It really grabbed every lash for me, and it lifted my lashes. So I did not curl them, but I don't usually curl them anyway. After that, I followed up with this Cloud Mascara in black. So just for more volume, I went in with this. So this one has the clouds on it. It's very cute. And then this is the wand for this one. It's different, but it's not curved. I don't know why I thought it was curved, because I've used this before, but this is their wand. So I added some volume with this. So thank you so much, Sweed. And then they also sent this Pro Eyelash Serum, and I'm using their eyebrow serum, and I feel like it's making a difference. I don't have brow gel in, just some brow pencil. And I notice it appears to be filling in the front. I've been trying to monitor, but I didn't do anything scientific to actually measure it, but it's just anecdotal what I'm noticing. I don't think I've tried this, the Pro Eyelash Serum. So I will give this a try. I do use Latisse, so that is by prescription, and I've been using Latisse for a very long time. So we'll see how this goes. And then they sent this over, which I wanted to try with you. It's the Satin Kohl eyeliner in Bright. Now, I have tried so many brightening eyeliners and they don't work. I think I may have identified 1 or 2 in the past, but nothing that I thought looked natural enough to continue using. So this one, I don't know. I have low expectations for this because these products typically are too light for me, but let's see, or too pink. So I don't want it to look obvious. Actually, that looks nice. Can't remember what brand it was, but I tried one and you could see that the pigment was like separating. On application, it didn't look even, it didn't look natural, but if you, who was it? Paula Dorff, maybe, I don't remember the makeup artist, but it was called Baby Eyes, because if you look at a baby's eyes, it's really white there. So this is the same idea. Cuts the red, brightens the eye. I think it needs to be a little bit sheer and less opaque for it to really look nice. If you're wondering about the coat that was in the image, this coat with the New Balance, I was showing you the shoes. This, actually, I picked up in Florida. So we went to Florida for a little bit, and it was very cold there, so I did not expect cold weather. I didn't pack anything. So I ended up getting this, and it's reversible. So I'll show you the image here so you can see that. But it's reversible. It's like a faux shearling. And I wore it with this side out. It's like a micro suede fabric. And I think I saw it on sale. So I will list it if I did find it on sale. Now, I picked mine up in a medium. It's very lightweight. That's what I like about it. And it's cozy, and I kind of was desperate at the moment to buy something that I thought I would actually wear instead of like a sweatshirt. One thing though I have to say, if you're interested in this, and I saw someone else say this, the pockets are a very strange placement. It's right on the seam. So you have to put your hands further back to put your hands in the pockets. So that is my one critique about this. I kind of wish they put like patch pockets here. I don't know if that's what you call them, but pockets in the front. That would have made more sense. So that's my one critique about this. Otherwise, it's machine washable. I already machine washed it. So I just thought it would be something cozy. So I want to point that out if you were wondering about that jacket. Oh, and this was sent to me by Decorte. So I recently did my skincare favorites of 2024, and most of it was Chantecaille. Most of it was Chantecaille because I love them so much. And they do send me a lot of things, but I also purchase a lot of the items that I use. However, if I did not have Chantecaille, I've said that I would use this line. So this is Decorte, and I've featured them before. I've gone all the way through their products. I have empty jars of creams, and their body lotion's really nice too. I've used everything that's included here. So this is actually the Radiance Collection 1, and they were very kind. So thank you so much, Decorte. They said, we're sending you 2 so you can keep one, and then you can give the other one to someone that would appreciate it. And of course, I gave it to my mom. She was very excited. Let me show you the sizes of these. So these are like a good trial size. And in fact, I'm going to travel with this. So here are the items. Whew. So if you ever wanted to try Decorte, this is a really great overview of their products all in one place. So my plan is to take all of these out, put them in a little travel travel bag, and then I'll be ready for travel because it's got everything here. We've got a cleansing water gel, a cleansing foam, really nice cleansing foam. And then we have their Absolute Treatment Emulsion. And we have an eye cream, and then the treatment cream, and then we have a little spatula. So very nice way to try all of them without committing to full sizes if you wanted to give them a try. So all the skincare I've tried over the years, if Chantecaille suddenly was not available to me, I would be investing in the Decorte line. Very nice. So I mentioned the Les Exclusifs right back there, and I have 5. And I wanted to round them out so I can have 3 and 3. Well, actually, I would like to try them all. This is the part where you don't need all of these. This is the part where I am doing some experimenting with them, really testing everything out so I can be a better resource for viewers who are interested in maybe 1 or 2 fragrances, but you don't need them all. So I picked up Boy because that sounded like right up my alley. But then I was sent a sample of the Eau de Cologne. This might have been one that I should have ordered full size of because it's really beautiful, very clean smelling. If you like beige, you probably really like that. It's less flowery than beige from what I could tell from the few times I've worn it, but it's one of those easy to wear fragrances. I feel the Les Exclusifs line really focuses on those who appreciate fragrance and understand it, which I admittedly do not fully understand yet. But the idea is the more I wear these, the more I examine them. I'm pretty analytical, that I'll be able to hone that skill more because I can pick up certain fragrances, and I do picture a certain look or an image when I smell fragrance. Hopefully that's what I will be able to convey to you. So I did order a boy, and it's still, I think it's being delivered tomorrow. So I'll put it, insert here for you, and then I'll have 3 and 3, and then we can split that up. I forgot to mention the other item I have from Chanel is bespoke. So I can't wait to share that with you. But I'm really trying to purchase the things that I'm truly excited about versus what kind of looks interesting. So I want to be excited about these products. And speaking of, I'm not sure what to get next. Let me know about Dior. What should I get from Dior? Because I noticed they came out with those like the pH lip things. There's a blue, yellow, and a something else. And then there are warm and cool tones. I was thinking maybe a cool and a warm tone just to see. Let me know what you think because I'm curious about those myself. That's more of curiosity than excitement though. This one's excitement. So Lisa Eldridge, I posted that on my community tab also, came out with this pinpoint concealer, micro concealing. And I think the best way to choose the shade is to look at the swatches on the arm and kind of find your tone of the arms. And then I think that gives the best comparison. So of course I wanted peach. So peach works really well on dark spots, but for redness, I would choose something that was not peach. I would choose something that almost has an olive tone to it. So now I feel like I maybe should have picked up something like that also. Let me know what you think. But in terms of the medium tone, 6 looked really nice. I also picked up the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint in T8. I don't know if I went too dark on that, but we'll see when the swatch arrives if that's correct. But I feel like it will provide that sheer coverage and then go in with the pinpoint concealing because my dark spots are very much diminished by this point. So I'm really excited because I learned about concealing from her. She's one of the people I watched a lot. It was like pinpoint concealing. I think she did patchwork concealing, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's a term she used also. So I learned a lot from her and I'm very excited about the concealer because it's supposed to be waterproof, it's supposed to be long lasting, it's supposed to do all these things. Now, waterproof and oil-proof are different though because oil can really break down something and I'm oily here. So that's what I'm going to be testing out. And so far though, all of the products that I have tried from her I really enjoyed. So excited, really excited about that concealer because it looks very, very precise. And then also I didn't even think like under here, depending on how that goes, you know how I use Trench here? I wonder if her concealer would help cancel out the redness. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. So I'll be testing that out. So finally, we're at the bespoke section of the video. If you looked online, you could see that there was very small print on their website that said something like, let me see, I think I grabbed it because I thought you really have to look hard because I'm always looking on their site at their fragrances. I'm trying to learn, like I said. The bespoke set, curate your own. So that's what I did here. Available exclusively in stores. So if you have a contact at a beauty boutique, a Chanel beauty boutique, you can contact them or you can go into store. These are highly, highly limited edition. Limited edition. So my contact, I asked her for specific fragrances and she said, I have one of each of those that you want. That was it. So they really didn't carry many to begin with. Let me know if you took advantage of this. This is the Les Exclusifs line. So what they are offering is you have to buy 5 minimum. 5 come in a set. You can buy 5, you can buy 10, you can buy 15. And from what I understand, I think you can buy several of the same fragrance if you want, but my goal is to be able to try most of them, if not all. It says, curate your own selection of Les Exclusifs de Chanel fragrances in new 1.2 fluid ounce sizes. So these are small, and choose any 5 of the 19 interpretations in the collection, a unique experience to discover, available exclusively in boutiques. So we're gonna open this together. And of course you have this beautiful wrapping here. It's very minimal, but that shows you how small they are. But this also gives you a chance, again, you don't need all of these, but if you are wanting to try them or you already know what you love, but you just want smaller sizes of them, especially if you're traveling a lot, then you can look into this. Comes in this box, the sleeve, and then inside, okay, so this lid, you probably want to see this more than my face here. This lid opens like this. And you can see right here, the items. This is based on what I already had and what I wanted to try next, and maybe what I wasn't sure if I wanted a full bottle, because in my lifetime, I don't know if I will go through all of these. I don't know. So I chose Jersey. We've got Jersey here. We've got 1932, 1957, and I had questions about these, and I couldn't remember if people were curious about 1932 or 1957. I knew it was something, 19 something, so I just got both of those, and then Bois d'Azil and Sycamore. So Sycamore was one of the most interesting ones to me that I really wanted to try, and Jersey. And then these sounded really interesting too, but now, like I said, the Eau de Cologne, that really smells like something I would wear every day. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then there are 8 that I need to try after this. So the goal is to feature one of these a month and do a look. I'll be trying out each fragrance for a month, and I will put a look together and I'll give you my review on each fragrance. So this is gonna go here. So we're gonna add to this. That's how I will display them in the back there. So now you know what these little things are. They're so cute. But I want to try Sycamore. I'm so curious. Ooh. That is really interesting. I almost got like a whiskey or scotch fragrance out of it. Very much like something like aged in a barrel. And that might be that, like the woodsy scents coming through. But off the bat, it really smelled like, almost like scotch or whiskey. Really interesting though. Okay, so that was probably the one I was most excited about. So many Chanel fragrances now. So what are the things you're interested in seeing? I think I'm gonna really stick more to the brands I love this year. Clé de Peau, Chanel, Chantecaille. We also have smattering of Dior is one of the brands I'll keep my eye out on. We've got Jones Road Beauty. I love trying their products. Sweed sends me so many nice things, so I'll be trying those things out. And then we've got, what else? I kind of reshuffled everything down there. Hourglass is still on the radar. I saw they came out with a complexion product. Hermes, love Hermes. Let me know. I feel like I'm missing something. So Merit and Westman Atelier. Those are the main brands that I'm keeping my eye out on. And then other than that, let me know what's something I'm missing. What do you want to see featured? Because I'm going to stay really tight to those things. So that's very consistent with what I enjoy and what I think you enjoy watching as well. So do let me know. I will be happy to try things out. But like I said, I'm sticking to things that I'm excited about, things that I need, and not just to like try stuff out. And even when it comes to certain collections, I will only be purchasing a couple here and there and not all of the shades. Because I think by this point, 8 years on YouTube, something like that. 9 years, I think. We're going on 9 years. I think I know what works for me, so I will be curating things that I think will be used. This has been a long rambly video, and I'm hoping these longer format videos are longer, less frequent but longer, and then you'll see those shorts in between. So thank you so much for tuning in and for coming back. I really appreciate it. But if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. So this is the Le Volume Revolution, the Revolution de Chanel, Le Volume Revolution? Wait, it keeps going around, so I don't know where it starts. Okay, make some wise decisions. I have to say though that, oh, and I did post, oh, the color is just having a hard time today. But also, oh yeah, this is tangential. And immediately you're well, let's speak today. But this is the less, but if you enjoyed this video, please, what do I say?